Hi, boys and girls. I've got another great read aloud for you today. This book is all about a little girl. Her name is Ruby, and Ruby finds something. She finds a worry. A worry is a feeling. It's a feeling that you get when you're nervous about something, maybe a little scared of something, or you might be sad thinking about something bad that might happen. That feeling is called a worry. Let's take a look at this book and see what happens when Ruby finds a worry and what she does about it. The title of the book is Ruby Finds a Worry. And like every book, this book has a front cover, a back cover, and a spine that holds it all together. This book is written and illustrated by Tom Percival. That means that Tom Percival is the author and the illustrator of this book. Just like when we write our books at school, we're the author and the illustrator. So Tom Percival is the author. The author writes the words, and he's the illustrator. The illustrator draws the pictures. Take a look at Ruby's face on the front cover, boys and girls. I'm going to get close so you can see it. Here's Ruby. She's got a thoughtful, thinking look on her face. And this must be the worry that she found. So let's read and find out what happens. Ruby finds a worry. Oh, I see Ruby here. She looks different. She looks happy. Ruby Finds a Worry by Tom Percival. Looks like Ruby might be at the beach with her family on the title page. Ruby loved being Ruby. She loved to swing up high. And she loved to explore wild, faraway places. Sometimes she even went all the way to the very bottom of the garden. Ruby was perfectly happy until one day. She discovered a worry. It wasn't a very big worry. In fact, it was so small that at first, Ruby hardly noticed it. There it is sitting beside her. But then the worry started to grow. Each day it got a little bit bigger. It just wouldn't leave her alone. It was there at breakfast, staring at her over the cereal box. And it was still there at night when she brushed her teeth. The funny thing was that no one else could see Ruby's worry, not even her teacher. So Ruby pretended that she couldn't see it either. Here's Ruby at school. Here's her teacher and all of her classmates. No one can see the worry except Ruby. She tried to carry on as if everything was normal, but it just wasn't. The worry was always there, stopping her from doing the things that she loved. There's almost no room on the swing for Ruby because the worry is so big it's pushing her off of the swing. Ruby wondered if the worry would ever go away. What if it didn't? What if it stayed with her forever? Ruby didn't realize it, but she was doing the worst thing you can ever do with a worry. She was worrying about it. Now the worry was enormous. Enormous means really big or huge. It could barely fit in the kitchen at dinner time. It filled up half the school bus. And it took up whole rows at the movie theater. The worry became the only thing that Ruby could think about, and it seemed like she would never feel happy again. Then, one day, something unexpected happened. Ruby noticed a boy sitting alone at the park. He looked how she felt, sad. And then she noticed something else, something hovering next to him. Could it be a worry? Here's the little boy. He's got a worry too, just like Ruby. It was. Ruby realized that she wasn't the only person with a worry after all. Other people had them too. Look, everyone's worry looks a little bit different, but I'm noticing this boy has a fuzzy worry. This boy has a worry that kind of seems like a cloud. This girl has a tall worry behind her. Ruby noticed that everyone has worries. She asked the boy what was on his mind, and as he told her, the strangest thing happened. His worry began to shrink. There it is, getting smaller. Then Ruby did the best thing you can ever do if you have a worry. She talked about it. As the words tumbled out, Ruby's worry began to shrink until it was barely there at all. Soon both of their worries were gone. Finally, Ruby felt like herself again. Of course, that wasn't the last time she ever had a worry. Everyone gets them from time to time. But now that she knew how to get rid of them, they never hung around for long. There's a tiny little worry. So, the end. Worry is a feeling that you might have sometimes, boys and girls. Worry is when you're sad or scared about something that might happen or go wrong, or anxious or nervous. But Ruby showed us one way that you can make your worry smaller. It's by talking about it. You can talk about it with another friend who might have a worry too, or maybe your mom and dad who might have a worry too that they could share with you. And when we talk about our worries, we take away some of their bigness. They become smaller. And Ruby learned at the end of this book, if she talked about her worries, she felt like her old self again. They would leave her alone. She could be who she wanted to be again and be happy. So the next time you have that feeling, I hope you remember what Ruby did in this book and find someone to talk to about your worry. You can talk to a teacher, you can talk to your mom or dad, you can talk to a friend. All right, boys and girls, I will see you again next time with another book. I love you. Goodbye.